So you wish to join Dimitri's Blue Lions. Are you certain?
Yep, that...
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to...
Yes, I get. Doom. I thought perhaps.
Well...
What? And the.
Oh, each...
Professor Yuritsa told me the good news. Welcome to the Blue Lion House. I'm excited for us to learn and grow together. But for now, please, make yourself at home.
Our whole house has been buzzing since we heard you were getting assigned here. So, we're going to treat you to a welcome feast tonight. Assuming you're okay with the fancy offerings at the dining hall, that is.
You saved His Highness's life. That means the whole kingdom owes you one. And I can't think of a better way to get to know each other than gathering around the table for a meal.
Enough chatter. You're a mercenary, right? How's your swordsmanship? You must have some skill if the boar here gave you passing marks. But I won't know for sure until we cross blades at the training grounds. I'll see you there, before dinner.
That's no way to talk, Felix. You were being rude. Still, I must admit I'm curious as well. Rumor has it you're quite the exceptional fighter.
I'm happy to spar with any of you. Frankly, this brings me right back to my old merc buddies.
Trade blows if you must, but please try not to injure each other.
The training grounds can be a little tough to find. Oh, why don't I show you the way later? Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. One wrong turn and you're up in the library staring down the tallest stack of books you've ever seen.
Yes, this is the largest monastery in Fodlan, so it's easy to get lost if you let your mind wander.
If you struggle to settle in, say so. You helped His Highness. We are in your debt.
Remember your mission?
We are to stamp out what's left of the Iron King's thieves. If I may, Professor, it seems a bit challenging for a first mission.
But their leader, Costas, has already been dealt with. If the Professor thinks us capable of mopping up the rest, I trust his judgment.
Good. Prepare yourself.
Of course, Oh, he's gone.
Professor Yuritsa isn't much of a talker. Or easy to talk to, for that matter.
I'm certain you'll get used to him. He may be a touch curt, but he's not a bad person at heart.
Still, bandit hunting right out of the gate? This is quite the mission.
After the events in the mountains, I hesitate to put His Highness in further danger.
You worry too much to do. Besides, we have a trustworthy new ally coming with us.
We should proceed with caution, though if we keep our heads on straight, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Well said. Your Highness, stay close.
Don't bother, Dedu. You could grab this soup for brains by the scruff and he'd still squirm loose and charge headlong into battle.
Whatever the case, we should be doubly prepared. And we'll be counting on our mercenary friend here to assist us.
Sure thing, Dimitri. You just keep counting, while I'm off racking up all the glory.
There you are, Yuritsa. I have word from...
It is...
Yes, but the night...
Will...
I try...
No. You... Lost sight of them?
Ashamed to admit it, but yes, it's possible someone magicked the bandits away. But why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Professor Yuritsa, where are you going? Well, he must have deduced where the bandits are. We should keep pace.
Pathetic.
Professor, it does not seem wise to charge ahead without... Hmm? What's this?
From the look of it, they're bandits. Or they were.
Dead by my hand.
Whoa. Wait, so are these the bad guys we were after?
Most likely. I caught them trying to escape to that fortress.
Interesting. That must be their stronghold.
In that case, we'd better clean the place out before they harm the nearby villages.
They've got their tails between their legs now, so this should be easy. Let's go.
Whoa there. Doesn't this whole fortress thing raise red flags for anyone else?
I agree. If this is their stronghold, why are there no signs of life?
It could be a trap to lure us in.
We'll be heroes if we manage to take out the entire bandit outpost. This is the kind of stuff I live for.
I wouldn't go that far, but I agree we need to investigate, especially if something seems off.
The decision is not ours to make.
That's right. We're still on a mission after all. It's up to Professor Yuritsa.
And I say, enter the...
But isn't it dangerous for us to go by ourselves?
There can't be more than a handful. You should have no issue. If need be, I will intervene.
Yeah, you sound confident, but I've still got a bad feeling about this.
Brace for the worst. No guts, no glory, am I right?
Should things go awry, Your Highness, stay behind me.
If things go awry, I will fall back. And I expect the rest of you to do the same.
I'm more than ready for this fortress. Let's see if it's ready for me.
If the professor's with us, I'm certain we'll be fine.
Then it's settled. Stay vigilant, everyone.
We'll put the bandits... to rouse. Follow me.
Huh? Hey! We got intruders!
Here comes whoever they are. Looks like we'll have to fight our way out of this.
Yeah, right!
Well, that was something. Moving on.
I made it. So this is what real battle is like.
I'm not letting you pass. My life depends on it.
Now we know who to kill to open the gate.
Sorry, Emblem. I tried to stop them.
Let's secure the interior.
Leave this to me.
This place is bigger than I thought. Split up.
I pray they find peace in the grave.
treasure chest. We'll need to find the key.
I can get it open without one if you want. I'm not exactly proud of that skill, but...
Ugh. I was all ready to grab a nice haul from that chest, and now those intruders are all over the thing.
I know who has the key.
Yeah, right.
I'll do what I must.
I'm going.
I won't lose. I've awaited this moment. Let's go, Dedu.
I am ever with you. This mission has gotten out of hand.
I suppose this isn't exactly a trap, but I still don't know what to expect from where.
I'll prove my worth.
It's not over.
It's an old structure, but very well built. These ruffians are lucky to have such a perfect hideout.
Lose. You're through. A fine hit. There. We've taken control of the fortress. Now, let us have a look around.
Search the basement. Something's amiss.
Hey, there's a prisoner down here. She looks like an academy student.
Are you here to rescue me?
Are you all right? What are you doing here? Never mind. We can discuss that later.
Take a breather.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't let the girl escape, or Kranya will make us wish we were dead.
It's not safe here. We must take the girl and run.
They're after the girl.
We've got a friend.
Well, we shook this hornet's nest, so it's on us to keep her safe.
Just leave me alone already!
me!
I shall take the
More
lead.
bandits. Perhaps.
Let's hurry up and get rid of them.
Now's our chance to give them the slip.
I'll prove more bandits that eluded us. Leave none alive.
That should do it. Hurry.
Take a breather.
Sorry I'm slowing you down. The world is still a little wobbly at the moment.
More are coming. These are no mere bandits.
That should do it. Hurry.
Okay. We should be safe here. I mean, I hope we are at least.
I'll wait. Who came in here and trashed my beautiful stronghold? Hi there. I'm Grania, but you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you. Or, you know, don't.
It's her. So be it. Kill her.
Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
Good. That's the last of them.
So, if you've got any pretty last words lined up, now would be the time. Not that I'm going to pay attention. Oh, you're not going anywhere, Monica. I have something very special planned for you. All right, you asked for it. Release the creature we captured.
Some sort of beast. Get ready, everyone. We have to take it down.
Attack in force. You'll never defeat it alone.
All the numbers in the world won't save me. I am here to aid you.
My turn!
This is going to be a long fight.
Its strength fades. Don't let up.
They defeated a demonic beast? Impossible! Talus isn't going to like this at all. You'll pay for this. You'll all pay!
These names are wholly unfamiliar to me. But at least we won the day.
We should be safe here for the time being. I'm well acquainted with Professor Yuritsa,
But the rest of you are this year's Blue Lions, I presume?
That's correct. But if I may, how did you come to be wearing our uniform? Also, how do you know Professor Yuritsa? Were you enrolled at the Officers' Academy?
She's one of last year's students. A Black Eagle.
That would make you our senior, but what are you doing in a place like this?
Well, I was just on the verge of graduation last year when I was kidnapped by the strangest people. In truth, I thought I'd never breathe fresh air again. Thank you for coming when you did. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Monica von Ox, eldest daughter of the Empire's Baron Ox.
Yes. I think I understand. This all not I for Azure.
Still, to think.
I know.
We saw others in the fortress. People who were clearly not bandits. This is just a thought.
I can't say for sure, but I mean, that Kranya woman who slipped away seemed far stronger than you'd expect from common cutthroats.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
What? Why didn't you mention?
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut it.
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Well, the one who kidnapped me was Tomas the librarian. I'm certain of it. I could tell from his gait, and how he held his staff. I suppose he isn't the simple scholar you think he is.
Tomas? Impossible!
But Tomas is... I don't want to believe...
But, sir...
Be on guard.
Very well. Not a word of the...
Well, now things are getting interesting. So what do you...
You seem preoccupied.
Gone! And yet I...
And so, the Knights have been ordered to apprehend Tomas. As it happens, he's been absent from Garrick Mach for the last several days. They are using this opportunity to prepare quietly, and intend to seize him upon his return.
Hard to believe someone within the monastery was working against us.
It's shocking, yes, but we have testimony from the very person he abducted, not to mention all the other evidence they found. No surprise they want to bring the guy in.
This could be our only chance to find out about his co-conspirators.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
He used to help me track down all manner of obscure books. I always thought he was just a kind old man.
Tomas is the last person I'd picture as a murderous kidnapper.
I asked around, and it seems he's been in his current position for over 40 years. Why he'd choose to lash out at the church now is beyond me.
Maybe his feelings aren't new. There could have been troubling signs for a while that we aren't aware of.
Even if that's true, what is the point of kidnapping a student?
Ransom, maybe? The kidnapped student is from an imperial house.
Or maybe he wants to tarnish the church's reputation.
Wow, look at you reasoning things out. Your new friends must be rubbing off on you.
Your Highness, did this man hire the bandits that attacked you in the mountains?
That's what I'm told, but I've yet to confirm it. There is evidence that seems to link them.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to feel a lot less safe after this.
You're not alone. Rumors are flying around the monastery about who else might be a traitor.
You'd think the church would do a better job vetting the people they employ.
Maybe it's not so easy to... Hey, do you hear that? Something's happening outside.
Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir. Every exit is covered.
Well, well, it sounds like Tomas has returned. I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
Wait, where are you? Of course. Tomas.
Prologue. Crisis in Ferdiad. Upon his return to Garreg Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees.
Well, that...
Hold on. What did you say?
I've only just heard the news, so I'm a bit hazy on the finer points. But it seems my uncle has seized control of the capital and declared war on House Fraldarius. All signs point to him wanting to stamp the line out entirely.
That's Felix's family, right? They're one of the kingdom's leading houses. What does the royal family gain from eliminating them?
I'd wager it has to do with House Fraldarius supporting my claim to the throne.
The bigger question is why the Grand Duke chose to launch an offensive now of all times.
Whatever the reason, he must have decided to act before His Highness's coronation could take place.
My uncle claims House Fraldarius is attempting to install me as their puppet. As such, he issued a written appeal to the Western Lords to help him rescue me from the Duke's foul clutches, as he puts it.
In what cruel world would our noble house take the reins of a boor like you?
So what exactly is going on in the capital? You said it's been seized.
Oh dear. I do hope nobody there has been met with foul play.
He's in no position to engage such a move until I've been removed from the situation.
I say the Regent should be dealt with. I haven't heard one good thing about his leadership.
I've no intention of becoming a pawn in this game. All the same, I must return to Fargus at once. Dedue, you will accompany me.
As you wish, Your Highness.
Felix, I'm sure your father will contact you soon. For now, just wait for Rodrigue to weigh in.
Ash?
Sorry, it's just that Lenato used to be in the Grand Duke's service, so...
He is a man of compassion. It's not out of the question he'll be swayed to my uncle's side. Truth be told, we're not sure where anyone's allegiances lie at this point, so let's not hasten to conclusions. I'm told you are sending the knights to help us, Lady Rhea. I do not wish to sound ungrateful, but are you sure you want to do that?
The Church of Seiros cannot overlook this grievance.
Regrettably, many of our knights were dispatched elsewhere several days ago on another matter. However, while we may lack numbers, we have put together a unit of considerable skill. It will be captained by someone near and dear to you, in fact. Someone well-suited to a mission within the kingdom.
Someone near to... Ah, of course. That is encouraging.
Since its very inception, we have watched over the kingdom of Fargus as one would their own child. When its peace is threatened, the Church has no choice but to act.
I have not forgotten your outpouring of aid after my father's passing 4 years ago. And I swear to repay that kindness in full.
One other thing. A suggestion, if you will, from the Church.
Interesting. So she wants all of us to go with you?
Yes. This time, the Knights of Seiros will be accompanying us, in addition to Professor Yuritsa.
Well, I certainly don't mind. But Annie and Ash, what about you?
You know I'm always behind you. But considering what it means for my uncle, I don't know. House Dominic's lands are surrounded by other houses that are likely to support Rufus's claim. If I join you, it could sour my family's relations with our neighbors.
I'll go. I mean, of course I don't want to get Lenato into any trouble. But I also know he'd want me to do what I think is right.
I'm sorry to place such a difficult decision on your shoulders, Ash. And what of you?
I'm really not sure about this, but I also have nothing to gain by staying here at the Academy. Besides, I want to use my powers to help. After all, the good or evil of a thing comes from the person wielding it. Am I right?
Indeed it does. You have my thanks.
There you go again, throwing yourself headlong into the first conflict you find. No wonder I have to keep stepping in to guide you. Still, we basically have no choice, so run wild, I guess.
I'll inform you of the details soon. Please ensure you're prepared by then.
Got it?
I implore you. I implore you.
Yes? Nice day we're having.
So basically...
Would it bother you? Would it bother you?
Got a second?
Meh.
Not...
Oh, that's right.
If you say so.
Well,
Let's see.
Let's get...
What?
Well...
Greetings. You have my thanks.
The Duke has stamped out most of the troops who invaded Fraldarius. As things stand, a clash on royal soil and eventually within the capital is inevitable. As you are the only blood kin I have, my lord, I pray we might find a way to resolve this conflict peacefully. Bah, what rubbish. He sings of conciliation, but I know a threat when I read it.
Shouldn't you take better care of a letter from your dear nephew, my lord?
He's not expecting a reply. The creature means to slay me.
Your fear of Prince Dimitri runs deeper than I thought. You shouldn't have missed your chance 4 years ago in Dusker, or 2 years ago during the suppression of the rebellion. That's twice you failed to kill him.
I've learned my lesson. A lion's cub is still a lion, and one cannot slay a lion with a clumsy scheme. It's those monstrous eyes, Cornelia. They terrify me. The boy is a vicious animal, yet he attempts to feign actual grief that we can't find common ground. The aberrance of it shakes me to my core.
I understand completely.
Every night since I killed my brother, I dream a lion is ripping out my throat.
You'll run yourself ragged if you live your days in fear of revenge. You were meant to rule Fargus, and you have the power to make it so. Your royal army is the finest in the realm, and if I may be so bold, you also have me. Put your worries to rest, my king. Sleep deeply and without fear.
I'm so utterly tired. Tired of being afraid. Tired of what I've become. All of it.
I see. And how much longer until Tullus gives the word?
I know only that something is amiss in the Imperial capital.
Curse it all! I am not waiting 1,000 years for that doddering old fool to act. Rally the Western Lords and their troops, and be quick about it. Have them make ready to intercept that whelp.
As you command, Cleobulus.
According to our scouts, the enemy has positioned their troops on the capital streets.
So they can use the townsfolk as shields when we take the fight to them. With vulgar tactics.
Well, now that we know their strategy, our next move will be critical. A victory stained with the people's blood achieves nothing. We'll need to move our forces swiftly, but with caution. Dedu, has there been a reply from my uncle?
Nothing of yet.
I thought not.
Your Highness, will you truly be able to strike Rufus down when the time comes?
I will do what is required of me.
Preparations are complete, Your Highness.
The people are waiting for you, Dimitri. Let's not keep them any longer.
No, we'd best not.
You're our commander, but you look like you're heading for a funeral. Could you maybe try not being so insufferable?
Apologies for my demeanor. I've more than a few things on my mind. But very well. Let's begin our final war, Council.
You look pale. Not keen on fighting your own blood?
Sadly, I saw this fight coming long ago.
Then what's the problem?
Now that I've brought the fight to the streets of the capital, most of the people here favor keeping the royal line of succession. That's because my father and the kings before him maintained peace inside these walls. But ever since my uncle seized power, the people have been forced to endure his licentious reign. Did you know they asked me to assume the throne before my time at the academy? They said only a true king could undo Rufus's misrule.
So why didn't you?
Because it would have divided the kingdom. Just as it... Yet had I supported my uncle's claim, it would have been open rebellion. And the only way to prevent such a rebellion is to invade the capital and kill the regent. In other words, I cannot restore my grandfather's peace without first breaking it.
In that case, there's no reason to hesitate. You know fighting is the only answer here.
My apologies. I have a bad habit of agonizing over such things. And as all of you have come this far to help me, the least I can do is make an attempt at optimism.
As we feared, the soldiers are using the townsfolk as shields. What cowards!
And our first priority is to secure... the people's safety. My uncle can wait. We'll start by eliminating guards on the capital perimeter. Commence the attack.
This will go faster if we split into two groups.
They're coming! Shore up the defenses!
I almost broke a sweat there. Next.
Love it.
this to me! I'll do what I must!
Perimeter is secure. Things should be easier now that we know our backs are safe. Open the gates and seize the town, but ensure no harm comes to the people. I've awaited this
Ferdiad
moment.
is large. We should divide and conquer.
Hey, aren't the front gates still closed off? We should probably open them up so we can get reinforcements in here, yeah?
A fine idea. And if things go awry, we might need another way out.
Well, he's a valiant one. Clearly, that apple did not fall far from the tree.
To think that would involve innocent people. We must end this battle as soon as we can.
Is this really the best the officers of Aether can offer? Disappointing.
Take a breather.
In that case, fling open the gates. Sorry, Your Highness. Stole your thunder there. Your Highness, you're all right. Some nights we should have never let it come to this. Do not blame yourselves. However, you seek to make amends. Lend me your strength and help me reclaim the capital. It's not over. I can still fight.
I do this for His Highness.
turn. Out of the way! I'll show you what I can do! Yeah, right! Too slow!
Forgive me, my lord.
I see our enemy is somewhat confident. Deal with this Viscount Garmin.
Worry not, Cornelia. We will save Prince Dimitri from that vile puppeteer who controls him.
We need to take care of those soldiers before we're boxed in.
I suggest we again divide our soldiers to deal with the multiple threats at once.
My turn?
This is just sad. Can we please hurry and get this battle over with?
Leave this to me! Out of the way! I'll do what I must!
Are you ready?
I have you!
Please, Your Highness, you must see reason. We are only doing our duty.
Take him into custody. I have a lot of questions for him.
At once, Your Highness.
The town should be safe for the time being. Let's press on to the castle.
How do we breach the castle with the drawbridges up?
These people are hopelessly outnumbered. Unleash our units from the strongholds and crush them all.
This could be our chance. There are controls by the castle gates that lower the drawbridges. We can do so from within the strongholds.
Your Highness, the troops that escaped the castle have taken up position in the surrounding strongholds.
That won't do. We must retake them at once and ensure the town is safe for good.
You're here to rescue us. Give us the honor of joining you in battle.
This ends now!
No, not yet. Let's do this!
I defy you!
Leave this to me.
No regrets.
I'll show you what I can do.
I'll do it. Let's begin. It's time to move.
Not a problem. I've got...
That's the last of the strongholds. Things should be much quieter around here from now on. And of course, the main entrance is blocked. We need to find another way in. This stronghold will fall! If we lower the other drawbridge, we'll be able to attack the enemy from both sides.
Really underestimated the royal wealth. Time for someone to put him in his place.
Now that we have access to both the east and west bridges, it's time to breach the capital, corner the traitors, and strike them down.
My, this is your lucky day. I've decided that you deserve my personal attention.
Ah, fate. You truly are whimsical. Will today mark my death or his? Either way, this farce will finally come to a close.
My turn.
Oh, why the long faces? Does our hospitality displease you so? Oh my, what a fascinating power you possess.
Sure is. But if you think I need it to beat you, think again.
Seize this moment!
I
Every moment I stare at you vexes me more. You should have died that day.
Leave this. I'll do it. And yet today, that comes for you, Cornelia.
How dare you! Oh, you poor dears. I've never seen so many deluded fools in one place. You little beasts. None of this would be happening if not for that old man Tongue.
I've awaited this moment.
Take a breather. Getting wrapped up in my fun again. But sadly, I must bid you farewell.
Here it comes! You're done!
She's slippery, that one.
So, it's come to this at last. Well, if you want my head, then come. I intend to after our pride as knights, we will defend our liege to the last.
My uncle seems determined to not surrender, which means he gives me no other choice.
Well, couldn't hurt.
Do you have to rule over men when you're very nothing more. I should have killed you at Dusker when I had the chance.
You're done!
What are you waiting for, monster? Kill me. Avenge your father.
Bind that man and take him away.
Your Highness, we are moving Rufus to a cell and preparing him for questioning.
Good, thank you. I will join you shortly. Raise your voices with me, friends. You fought hard this day, and now victory is ours!
Something you feel like saying?
No.
All traitors get put to the sword. It's his duty as king.
Final words?
None for you. But tell me something, boy. Does it trouble you to slay your own kin? What a surprise. I did not think you capable of sympathy, craven monster that you are.
Yes. But either way, I do what I must.
Well, to perish by your hand, it is a fate that I much deserve.
Which leaves the lords Elidor, Mateus, and Kleiman. We believe they, as well as many powerful Western lords, were accomplices in the assassination of the late king. Along with the Grand Duke, they seem to have received large sums of money and supplies from the imperial nobility. Thinking this to be recompense for the assassination in Duscar, we investigated the link further. In 1171, the mage Cornelia arranged for a certain powerful imperial family to come to the kingdom.
That's the year when my step-uncle, Lord Arundel, brought Edelgard here in exile.
Correct. We think Lord Arundel and his followers were behind the matter. They have deep ties to the imperial household.
As I suspected. You're a clever man, Margrave Gautier. Well done.
Thank you, Your Highness.
If we continue wringing information out of them at this pace, we'll soon have a clear picture of what transpired.
My uncle's attendants must also confess to the slaughter in Duscar. But now that things have come this far, we can't expect the Western Lords to stay silent. We need a way to keep them far from power.
Oh, there are always ways, provided you're willing to keep all your options open.
Yes, I suppose so. Let us speak more of this later. For now, spread word of what you have found to every palace and pub in the land. That should help keep the lords in check.
Is that wise, Your Highness? If we announce that Rufus was involved in the tragedy of Duscar...
I will not feed my people half-truths. They deserve to know.
I've always admired that candor, Your Highness. Yet such news is sure to create a degree of unrest in the kingdom.
So you suggest we bury the truth? Should it somehow come to light, the people's faith in me will be forever shaken. If the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody past, this is the path we must walk.
Fine words, though I doubt they'll appease the people of Duscar. Nor the rest of Fargus, many of whom will not be so quick to forgive.
Ha! We thought you might say as much. Which is why His Highness and I have devised a solution. I will resign the title of Duke and pass it to my heir.
Spare me, Rodrigue. One person with wild ideas is already one too many.
It's not wild at all, Matthias. Someone must bear responsibility for what happened in Duscar. People will naturally seek to point the finger at His Highness, and we need him unsullied if he is to lead. Someone has to get down in the mud and bear the slings and arrows for him. Who better for such a task than me?
Rodrigue will abandon his title and work with Dedue to restore harmony between our people. I'm not asking him to take his life. Rather...
In that case, we've only to deal with the issue of the throne. I believe we should move forward with your coronation straight away.
I agree. My time at the office is... Obviously, Felix won't be able to return either. Have him come to me later, so I can deliver the news and an apology.
I've already had a word and told him what must be done. You've no need to apologize.
Yes, I have. As for you, Gustav, you'll also be staying here in the kingdom.
But I abandoned my homeland. There can be no place for me in Fargus.
I will make a place for you. I need your help. Lady Rhea will understand.
It would be my great honor, Your Highness.
Send word to the church and the lords. Count Galatea will be in charge of contacting the south. Now, there's another topic I'd like to discuss. I wish to reorganize my army, since I have you all...
You still working, Dmitri? Have you even slept since the battle?
Never mind that. It won't happen right away. But I'm considering I need someone to captain them, and I was hoping it might be you.
And what does the leader of the kingdom need with a private army?
I fear my uncle may have rubbed off. I'm not saying they're all bad, but it's clear as day that bribery ran rampant. To rectify the matter, I'm looking into a complete reorganization of the army. These next several years will be an age of civil war, and I want to be surrounded with the best and most loyal soldiers I can find.
Well, that does sound interesting. Still, I'm just a regular old grunt. Why put me in charge?
Because this will be an army of commoners, not knights and nobles. A mercenary like you is far more likely to earn their trust than some stuffy Please, allow me to be clear. This is not an order.
Are you kidding? I'm in. Thank you, Dimitri.
Having put down Rufus's revolt and ended his uncle's life, Dimitri draws closer to the truth regarding the tragedy of Duscur, and also begins the process of ascending the throne. All the while, the Adrestian Empire deals with a fierce power struggle in its capital, Enbar, while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Olmyran horde. Realizing the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young students' shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home. Azure Gleam. To war. It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. After ascending the throne, Dimitri labors to bring peace to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. With Edelgard ruling as the Emperor of Adrestia and Claude leading the Leicester Alliance, the three erstwhile schoolmates strike out as the next generation of leaders. A new era is dawning in Fodlan, and much teeters at the brink of great change. The first tremors of a major upheaval rock the land as Edelgard declares war on the Central Church.
Pardon my lateness, Your Majesty.
You needn't worry, Felix. I know your duties are many. Though, I'm afraid we could not wait for you to begin the discussion.
This is about the Empire's declaration of war against the Central Church, yes?
Indeed. As you're aware, we have already begun accepting refugees from Garreg Mach. But a few days ago, I received a confidential request from Seteth, asking us to protect the higher-ranking members of the Church, including Lady Rhea herself. Of course, we'd only meet this eventuality were Garreg Mach to fall. As it stands, we find ourselves quite literally stuck between the Empire and the Church. I'm not sure how much longer we can remain neutral.
If I might, Your Majesty, troubling as it may be, I believe it prudent for us to reject this proposal from the Church outright. Offering them shelter will only serve to provoke an invasion from the Empire. This matter of the Southern Church concerns me as well, but I believe we have more important matters to be fussing over at the moment.
Your counsel is much appreciated, Viscount Elidor, but I assure you, things are not as cut and dry as you make them out to be. The mandate granted to the King of Fargus, and all are we to... War will always come.
You dare speak of suffering, do you? When the blaze of war will not scorch your lands in the north as it does ours?
I would normally agree that those of us from the Northern Territory should hold less sway in this discussion. But if Garreg Mach were to fall, the war front, Your Majesty, what of House Rowe or Galatea?
Not a word from Count Rowe as it stands. But I did receive a missive from Count Galatea. It read, My people are not fools enough to rejoice in the surrender. There is no morality in turning our backs on the institution at the very foundation of our lives. We must support the Church as they have supported us.
Your Majesty, we owe a great debt to the Central Church for their role in quelling the uprising 2 years ago. To not repay such generosity in kind would risk weakening the trust of your vassals.
And if that happens, we might find ourselves right back in the same mess as before. They lack the crest of Blaidd, but there's no small number of nobles who might crawl out of the woodwork claiming royal blood. The kingdom's already seen the turmoil and division such claimants can bring after the death of King Klaus.
But Duke Fraldarius, surely we are better served attempting to head off the very real and imminent war at hand, instead of debating hypothetical unrest.
I don't want my people to suffer the pain of conflict. But does anyone here really think the Empire will simply stop if we appease their every demand? Suppose we do let the Empire take the Archbishop. And suppose we accept this new Southern Church. Then what?
I imagine the Empire plans to install the Bishop of the Southern Church, Count Varley, and I fear they
it's hot though.
Do you?
Not really, no. I was just wondering how long we were planning to continue this tedious charade. The question's simple. Do we hand over our kingdom and subject ourselves to Imperial rule or not?
I believe the Margrave has been quite clear as to what will happen if we give in to the Empire's demands. We've all been informed of the rapid reformation their region has undergone, many aspects of which I admire, I'm not ashamed to say. But an old, stubborn land like ours isn't suited for such tempestuous change. Radical new freedoms are not, they need stability.
Sounds like your Majesty has made up his mind then. Just...
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus will hereby offer asylum to the Church of Seros. Gustav, Dedu, not only to the Church and the Empire, but to Count Rowe as well.
Understood, Your Majesty.
Hey, did you hear? Sounds like we're gonna be going to war with the Empire.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Ever since His Majesty ascended the throne, we've been fighting battle after battle, but I never thought we'd be going toe-to-toe with the actual Empire. I'd be nervous if it even felt real.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to the war or anything, but I have a...
You uneasy? I didn't even think that was possible. But I suppose you learn something new every day.
I can't help but wonder, though. I feel like things have been steadily improving lately. But not everyone favors His Majesty as I do.
Yeah, I hear the grumbles too. But there's not a ruler in the world who doesn't have their fair share of critics, right? All I know is, we wouldn't be where we are now, if not for him. I mean, look at me, saddled with some mysterious power we don't know anything about, and he still chose to put his faith in me. It's only right I return the favor in kind. Oh, and speak of the devil.
Am I interrupting something?
No, of course not. Please, allow me to take my leave. Your Majesty?
So, you heard all that, huh?
More or less. I apologize for the interruption, but there's an urgent matter at hand.
Anything I can do to help?
There is. As you know, we've offered asylum to the Central Church in their efforts to flee the Empire. As such, of course...
What is
Grim? I dare say we have precious...
That reminds me.
How tiresome.
been waiting for you. How about this? There you have it. I implore you.
Time to work you into shape.
I could use...
This...
I could...
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I can make this work.
Sure, I'll take a swing at it.
Well...
Will this make me stronger?
Can't wait to see how you do.
Welcome. Come back soon.
I carry a... Hope to see you again soon. Which battlefield are you headed to?
I'll cut them all down.
Always nice having more to do.
Let's earn our keep.
Everyone, to arms! We fight
Allow
for
me
Vargas!
stand down.
I can't afford to fall behind either.
Twice before taking any rash action. There's no return. Realm of the dead.
helps.
Severe. I have to fall back.
All right, let's do this.
Take a breather. We're not losing to anyone.
Secure the area.
I'll show you no mercy.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Take a breather. For a brighter tomorrow.
This won't be an easy enemy to beat.
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
Give it up.
Who do you think I am?
I can't keep up with you.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
We're not losing to anyone.
Prepare yourself.
Suppose I should show you how to best utilize one of these. I'll handle this.
Surrender! I refuse to hold back! Give it up! You won't stop me!
Let's make the most of this. Don't let His Majesty outshine you. We must show how sharp the Blue Lion's fangs can be. Seize this moment! Let's press our advantage further.
Give it up.
Let us take this moment to bask in the joy of victory.
I need... I can...
We've determined the Archbishop's course, Your Majesty. She makes for the Valley of Torment.
Then she's fleeing north, to Fargus.
There is also, of course, a passage to Daphnal territory within the Alliance. But I surmise you are correct. She surely makes for the Kingdom.
If Fargus has chosen to side with the Central Church, it stands to reason they'll mobilize their forces to escort the Archbishop. If they do rendezvous with her and manage to retreat to the Kingdom, our one chance will be lost.
Yes. We cannot let her slip through our grasp. I will see to it myself that we don't. Your Majesty, I will need a squadron well equipped for pursuit if I am to accomplish this task. One such as the Brigid Hunters. Given our considerable losses during the suppression of Garreg Mach, a smaller unit would be preferable for this undertaking.
Petra's unit. Very well. Take anyone you think could prove useful to your efforts. If we can capture the Archbishop, the tides of this war will turn drastically in our favor.
Agreed, Your Majesty.
As for you, gather the others. We must discuss what to do about the Kingdom.
Right away, Your Majesty.
Okay.
Come this way. At your service.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
All right, let's give it our best.
Come on, we'll do it together.
You have my gratitude.
What?
Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there.
My, this is heavenly. You're quite the cook.
I could scarf down some seconds, no problem. Maybe even thirds.
Wow. Well? Well?
What is it? Thank you.
Time to work you into shape.
My duty
Can't wait to see how you do.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I hope I can be more...
I can't stop.
Can't let my friends down.
I've grown a lot.
Can't wait to see how you do.
If that's what you want.
I won't let you down. I'm ready.
I can do this.
I will do what I must. Let's begin.
Glory to the banner of the knights! Victory shall be ours! I'll do what I can! I'll handle this. I will not see my family's good name sullied! Everyone, advance! I'm glad to go.
How can I face my comrades after this?
No backing down! This should make things a little easier on us.
I'm going.
Stand back!
Glad I came prepared.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Let's put this to good use.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
Got you! Tough luck!
I'm tougher than you think.
Allow me.
Capturing stuff is what war's all about, right?
I'm dragging the others down.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Time to make a name for ourselves! No regrets!
Let's go. I would appreciate some help.
I'll do it.
Tastes more bitter than blackest coffee.
Time to make a name for ourselves!
I'll give it an honest attempt.
Watch him learn!
You're finished.
Not your day, huh?
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Retreat!
Stand down.
I'm fine, really.
This ends here!
You shall pay for this, you hear? Got you!
I defy you.
Don't hold this against me.
Nice going to do. You're making His Majesty proud.
Got you!
This one's ours. Where's he next?
Can I go quietly?
I feel as though I can do anything with you by my side.
Looks like that's it for us.
Got you! Retreat!
I'll do it.
No regrets!
You're finished!
Just one foot in front of the other.
Let's keep that momentum rolling! I'm tougher than you think! You can use this! Do this! Gotcha! This is it!
Just take a breath. You know what they say about playing
keep hold of it.
This belongs to us now.
Watch and learn.
Internet time.
Better use this.
Allow me.
We've taken control.
Way too easy.
I'm still alive and kicking.
I cannot grow complacent.
Lady, wish this was...
How?
This way.
Hello. Please.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Will this help me grow stronger?
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
I'll cut them all down.
I'll do my best.
Time to go to work.
Don't fall behind.
We've got an ally to rescue,
I'm glad
so
to
stay
go.
on your
And
toes.
Down. Don't fall behind.
We've got an ally to rescue, so stay on your toes.
This isn't over yet.
We need some help, and fast!
Stand down.
Give it up!
Hope this helps.
Too slow! Give it up! Take this! Give it up! Out of the way!
I think that worked.
The stronghold is ours now.
Stand down.
A great success.
Capture complete.
Witness our valiant efforts.
One foot in front of the other.
Reliable as always, Andrew.
That worked. Back down.
This should make a good foothold.
We've seized it.
You're mine! You'll never win!
Take a breather.
Thank you, my friend.
The stronghold's ours. My turn?
Allow me.
You shall pay for this. You hear?
Are you ready?
Weak.
Nice one.
Is that all we've got? Allow me.
I'm dragging the others down.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
A taste more bitter than black as coffee.
Thank goodness we made it. I hope there aren't too many injuries.